Welcome to a special edition of Scoreboard. I'm Kelsey Williams and I'm joined by Michael Deere. March Madness, it's finally begun. Your favourite time of the year.
It is Southland Conference tournament time.
Yep. What's going to happen? Let's talk about women's basketball first. Give me your predictions. What's going to happen in the tournament?
All right, we'll start with the 8-5 seed matchup, and that is Houston Baptist, McNeese State. I have McNeese State going on. I think they have one of the best players in conference, Allison Baggett.
You've talked about her a lot throughout the year. I think Houston Baptist, just the matchup, I just don't think is really equal there. Women's basketball is very unpredictable, but I think McNeese State just have the depth in their roster. You talked about Allison Baggett. I think she's just going to be a powerhouse and they're going to overcome Houston Baptist.
Yep, and on the bottom side, UCA Northwestern State. This is my favorite matchup. This is two similar teams. Janelle Perez for Northwestern State against the guard play for UCA. I have UCA, if you want to call it an upset, but I have UCA winning that game. It's going to be close.
Why I also have UCA winning this game, but I'm not going to call it an upset because UCA have 7 points away from being in third position here. So I feel like these rankings are almost a little bit off, but we talked about Northwestern, UCA. Northwestern, when they played UCA at home, lost 63-46, UCA won, and then all of a sudden, UCA went down to Northwestern, lost 52-54. So I think this is going to be a close game, but I think UCA are going to overcome them. They've got strong players. They've got Profit. They've got Mullins. Mullen with a triple-double. I can just see them overcoming Northwestern.
McNeese and A&M Corpus Christi, the 5-4 matchup. McNeese is kind of our dark horse. I see McNeese winning this game. I think, once again, Baggett is going to be a little bit too much, and I think she had a bad game against UCA in the final regular season game. She's going to turn it on for the conference tournament.
I think we've pretty much got the same predictions going on here, but yeah, I went McNeese, Corpus Christi. I picked McNeese again. I think McNeese has just got something that I really like. Corpus Christi are a strong team as well, but we've talked about Allison Baggett. She's a powerhouse for McNeese. I just think they're going to overcome the number 4 seed, A&M Corpus Christi. Nichols, UCA. I had UCA winning that one. Nichols, the 3 seed, I think they're a higher ranking than what they should be. Nichols, great team, don't get me wrong. They've beaten UCA twice, but can they beat them a third time? That's difficult to do. UCA would have scouted Nichols right down to the T, and I think they're going to really show all their flaws that they do have.
And I believe in the Nichols game, Jenny Nash for Nichols, 13.9 points per game. I'm going to go a little crazy, and other than the big 3 between Mullins, Profit, if you want to throw in McClure or Kendara Watts, I think this is going to be Brittany Agee's game. I want to see Brittany Agee, senior leadership. This is her last conference tournament.
UCA's only got 2 seniors, Brittany Agee, Tarai Sadler, great defensive player. Brittany Agee brings the height to this team that they drastically need. So I'd really like for them to step up, and if they can, I think they're going to advance on to the next round.
And play Lamar, and this is where I don't like UCA's chances. It's going to be too many games, too many days. Lamar has the highest. Lamar is a top scoring team in the conference. Lamar has everything you need, and I think Lamar overall, I have Lamar going to the championship game to play Stephen F. Austin. We both have that.
We both have that, yep.
I think that's going to be a fantastic matchup. Portia Roberts for Lamar, Jamisha Edwards, and we both have.
I actually have Lamar winning. I think it's going to be an upset. 1 seed versus a 2 seed. I mean, what you expected. Lamar averages 72 points a game against Stephen F. Austin, who's averaging 68 points a game. I think it's going to be a close game. They've both got similar statistics, but I think Lamar is going to overcome them this stage, and they're going to be the conference champions.
Yes, and that concludes it for the women's. Now on to the men's, where I think it's a little bit more clear-cut than the women's side.
There's two teams that I think just dominate over everyone else with Stephen F. Austin and Sam Houston. But let's start from the start of the bracket, where Southeastern Louisiana, the 8 seed, will take on the 5 seed McNeese State. I had McNeese State going on. UCA, who aren't featuring in this, only had 2 wins this season, and it will against the 8 and 7 seed, Southeastern Louisiana and New Orleans.
Cut those 2 out. We have Nichols and McNeese State. Moving on, I like this Northwestern McNeese State matchup. Northwestern State is the highest scoring team in the conference, one of the highest scoring teams in the country, and they have the top 2 scorers in the entire conference, Zeke Woodley, Jalen West. Look out for Northwestern State. I have them moving on to the semifinals. On the bottom side, Nichols and Corpus Christi. I had Corpus Christi A&M. I don't know, I like Nichols. They're a great team, but I don't know. There's something about A&M Corpus Christi. 3rd seed, they're a 3rd seed for the reason. They're a powerhouse team. They've got the height advantage, you've got the depth in the roster, and I think they're just going to overcome Nichols and be too strong for them. I did take A&M in the bracket, but something keeps telling me about Nichols. Look out for Nichols, but for the sake of it, we have SFA and Sam Houston because we just believe those 2 teams are a cut above the rest. And Sam Houston State, they have 5 guys at any given time that can score in double figures. Stephen F. Austin, Player of the Year. They've been there,
Coach
done
of the
that.
Year.
Coach of the Year. I mean, this is a little bit, and Sam Houston State, they're 0-2 this season against Stephen F. Austin. You can bet there's going to be some revenge.
I think there's going to be a lot of revenge, and I've got Sam Houston State actually taking out the tournament, as do you. Stephen F. Austin, they're going to get upset. They're going to have the target on the back. Sam Houston, as you said, have lost to them twice. They're not going to want to lose a third time. They've got nothing to lose. They're going to go out there. They're going to give it their all. They both have rested legs because this will only be their second match in the Southland Conference tournament. Sam Houston are going to get that ticket into the NCAA tournament and enter that March Madness.
So overall, we have Lamar and we have Sam Houston State. The 2 seeds will take both of the tournaments.
It's going to be a shock. Keep your eye out for it. Thanks for joining us for another special edition of Scoreboard, and we'll see you next time.